2021 seems like it could be the year where we finally come out of this virus craziness that we've been in for so long. And with the vaccines coming out and everything kind of looking up, it looks like things are getting better. And that includes with gaming. E3 does return this year, and we know that Nintendo is going to have a presence there, and that they seem to be gearing up for some big announcements, and actually a pretty big direct in general. So, with that said, I decided to think of the best possible scenario for a Nintendo Direct. What could be the best possible outcome for Nintendo with this Direct? What would be the ultimate announcements for this to be the best Nintendo E3 that they've ever had in their entire career? Well, that's what today's video is about. We are going to be going over what Nintendo could do in order to make this the ultimate Nintendo E3 presentation. But of course, before we get started, stop what you're doing. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Also, check me out on different social medias. I do have a Twitter, I have a personal Instagram. All those will be linked in the bio below. So go ahead and just check them out. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter to find out, some cool updates about me and the channel and about things that I'm doing and cool things like that. Yeah, check it out. But without further ado, let's talk about the ultimate Nintendo E3. The first game we gotta stop and talk about is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch, the fifth game in the series. So we gotta talk about that one. Yes, we're gonna get some type of DLC character. Are we gonna get one, or are we gonna get two? For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna say we're gonna have one. We're gonna have one really, really big character. It's gonna be like Master Chief. It's gonna be massive. It's gonna be huge. People are gonna go crazy. This is going to be the way to start the Direct. It's the only way that they can start the Direct. Well, there's another way. There's multiple different ways, but this is probably what they're going to do, let's face it, and it's going to be a big third-party character. Crash Bandicoot, Master Chief, Doom Guy, I'm feeling it, one of those guys. Boom! Nintendo wastes no time, comes over with a new trailer to a 3D Kirby game. This is that big Kirby game that they've been talking about. It's the peak of the series. It's the one that everybody's been waiting for. Huge 3D Kirby finally here, and it's coming later this year. It's going to be big, it's going to be huge, it's going to be gigantic, people are going to go crazy, or Nintendo's going to do something with Donkey Kong. Maybe both of them, I don't know, but this would be two big games to have during an E3 presentation. I don't know if Donkey Kong can get a remake of like a past Donkey Kong Country game or the next Donkey Kong Country game in the series, but I do think something Donkey Kong Country is going to happen. It's time for Donkey Kong to get some type of game in the spotlight. It's time. I think it's also Donkey Kong's anniversary as well this year. There's a lot of anniversaries going on, but I am going to say either one or the other. I'm saying one, either Kirby or Donkey Kong. One of them are going to happen, but if one of them does happen, it's still along the path of being a amazingly perfect E3. Nintendo then slides it over to the RPG fans. We then have Fire Emblem shown off, but it's a remake. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, I think it's called. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem, but I do know that there's some remake rumors and that lots of people are waiting for some type of remake. I don't know if it's Path of Radiance or if it's something else. But yes, Fire Emblem. Maybe there's something coming. There could be a remake. I could see a smaller title coming until the next huge game is. I know Three Houses is still technically a little too soon. But, something Fire Emblem. I don't know. You guys can help me in the comments. And then we see a familiar trailer. It looks like that same Rosalina reveal trailer from a long time ago in Smash 4, but this time it's actually the next Mario Kart. Many people thought that's what it was last time. It's Mario Kart. No, this is actually the Mario Kart 9. This is the Nintendo Kart, the big collaboration. We see all these characters on the track. Kirby's even there. You see all types of people. Captain Falcon, Fox, Samus, they're all there. They got different karts. It's the next big Mario Kart. It's coming. It's the big holiday game of the year, or the big game for next year. I don't know, but we see trailer and we see the tracks and we see Hyrule and we see space and we see a Pikmin garden and we see all these amazing cups, and then it ends and then we get so excited. Boom, that big multiplayer game that's coming with Splatoon 3 probably next year. Huge, people go crazy. Middle of the show, people are hyped now. Oh, but we ain't done yet. Metroid comes in. It's time to celebrate some Metroid things, and I don't know if we get anything from Metroid Prime 4. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't even know if we get a snippet, but we get maybe a brand new 2D Metroid and Metroid Prime Trilogy. Boom, they're both announced. It's kind of like a quick happy anniversary, Samus. Happy anniversary for the Metroid series. Boom, here you go. You get these two games. You get a cool 2D Metroid. You get some, maybe a little sneak peek at Metroid Prime 4. And you get the Prime Trilogy coming to the Switch. Finally, all those things, fans are hyped still. Splatoon 3 maybe gets a little touch. I still think it's too early. We just know it's next year sometime, and they already gave us the first trailer, so we might not even see this game at all, but I can definitely see them giving us a little touch, a little sneak peek of this game, maybe a little bit of the story mode or some type of extra game mode that they're adding this time around. Nothing in depth, though. Now, that's already a lot of crazy things and a lot of positive things, and I'm sure they can go even more But we're going to kind of end this with Zelda. I think they're going to have a big Zelda focus at the end of the Direct, and they could announce a separate Zelda presentation, like a Zelda Direct for its anniversary later on down the road, or they can just show off some Zelda stuff. And I'm going to say they're going to show some Zelda stuff off. We're going to see all types of packs of Zelda games coming, you know, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, you can get them all, the original, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. They're going to have all types of Zelda games for you to purchase. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it's just going to be eShop, but you're going to be able to purchase them. And then on top of that, at the very end, they're going to say, we have one final thing for you today. It's going to be a grand trailer for Breath of the Wild 2 coming this holiday season, and probably even with a Switch Pro shown in there, and they'll say like more info later on or something for the Switch Pro. It's going to be huge. It's going to be the biggest way they can end the Direct, and people are going to be talking about this non-stop. And they're going to be like, holiday season, when are we going to get more information? And a future Direct's going to come focusing on the game. But honestly, that's all I think Nintendo needs. Nintendo can definitely have an amazing E3 without going completely insane. There might be some surprises for next year, like maybe they'll tease the next big Mario game, such as Mario Odyssey 2, or whatever the next game they decide to go with is, but it might also be too soon. We just got through a Mario anniversary. They might want to wait a little bit, but I think it's going to be a big E3. The president's kind of hyping it up. Everybody's kind of hyping this thing up. It might be pretty massive, but let me know in the comments down below what you think is going to be at this E3. Does this sound like the perfect E3 for you? Would you expect more? Do you need more? Or is there something else that I was missing? Let me know, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. And like always, I will see you all on the next one. See you guys.